What is up, guys? Today I have something a little bit different. It's going to be a conditioning drill. Now this one right here is going to help you a whole lot on the basketball court, because if you're able to get it down and become a master at it, then you're going to feel you're never going to get tired, okay? And we all know that in basketball you're going up and down nonstop. And if you do find yourself getting tired or catching your breath way too many times, right, then this is going to help you out, because when you have a good conditioning and you don't get tired, you tend to be more alert. You tend to minimize your mistakes, okay? Also, what gets better is you maintain your shooting form, because I know a lot of you guys, especially if you're in bad shape or you play ball, but when you happen to play full court or an intense game, then you find yourself missing a whole bunch of shots because you're tired and you can't keep that form for your shot. Same thing with your dribbles. You find yourself losing the ball or making mistakes. All that has to do with having your mind right and feeling good with your whole frame, your whole body. Okay, so if you're able to have good conditioning, then all that's going to be maintained up here at a higher level. Okay, so this drill right here that we're going to be doing, it's a sprinting drill. Pretty much it's like suicides. Like when you're out there playing ball with your coach, he's having you go from one side to the other. But in this case, we're going to go one full sprint all the way down, then we're going to walk back. Then we're going to do two full sprints and then walk 2 times. And we keep increasing the amount of sprints. Then it's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're walking back 1, 2, 3. Now the whole point of walking in between these sprints is to simulate that in-game scenarios where the game goes real quick and then it stops. Okay, a foul, free throw shots, a loose ball goes out of bounds, that type of deal. Okay. Plus, also when you're playing defense, you're not always going to be running around. Sometimes you're going to be staying in one spot for a few seconds, not a whole lot, right? So we're going to take advantage of the walking to learn how to control our breathing, because maybe you don't know this, but if you can control your breathing, keep your heart rate down, then you're going to feel you're more in control of yourself. Okay, and you'll see in this video what I mean. So one more thing before we start. If you do happen to do this exercise, in the beginning it's going to feel very difficult when you're going that one sprint, right? If you're not used to doing sprints, you're going to be out of breath. You're going to feel that you're falling apart, okay? Try to see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to the best of my ability to keep good form as I'm walking. Don't let that frame collapse, right? Because that frame is going to help me breathe. I'm also going to practice some breathing techniques. Hopefully the audio doesn't cut out, but we'll do the best that we can. And if it does cut out, then I'll do a voiceover for everybody, okay? But just have this in mind. This drill is going to help you feel unstoppable. You're going to feel you can play 80 to 90% throughout the whole game, okay? And you're not going to feel too tired, okay? So that's the whole goal of this whole drill. And imagine being on the court and having that advantage over your opponents. I mean, that's going to be a huge advantage, okay? So let's get right into it. And before you try this out, definitely warm up, okay? I just came from the basketball courts. I did put up some shots and worked on some moves. So I did that for about an hour and 20 minutes, okay? So now I'm coming over here to do this drill, okay? The work never stops. If you're trying to make it, you gotta always keep working, work on different things, okay? So I'm already warmed up, but definitely warm up. Do every stretch that's gonna help you, the ones you feel comfortable with, and then once you feel that you're stretched enough, then do a little bit of light walking and jogging, okay? So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that, but just keep in mind I'm already somewhat warmed up, okay? Again, you want to do this exercise when you feel good to go. Okay, if you are doing it with a friend and he ends up starting the exercise before you, that's fine. You start it when you feel that you stretched enough and you feel warm enough. Okay. I'm gonna do one more and then we'll go. All right, here we go. We're gonna go from my gym bag to the basketball. Okay, that's gonna be the distance. Try to recreate it a little bit like a full court. Okay, so let's get to it. And again, these are sprints. Try to go as fast as you can and try to do it as long as you can. Slow down. Don't just all of a sudden stop. Okay, now I'm gonna be power walking back. As you can tell, my breath isn't too bad right now. A little bit under breath. Let me keep my frame up, right? But I can still talk, okay? Here we go, 2 sprints. We're walking back. Let me catch my breath. So what you want to do to control that heart rate is breathe deep and let it out slow. The more you do that, then you start noticing that you're breathing less hard, okay? I can still talk. That was 2 sprints. Let me do a third one. All right, let's go 4 now. As you can tell, I'm still able to talk, even though I still have some breath, but I'm able to talk. That's a good sign. Keep it going. So that you can see, 4 sprints. I'm still sort of catching my breath, but I'm able to talk. That's because I'm slowing down my heart rate. Okay, last one. Going 5 more sprints. You might get tired after 3 or 4. Just keep going. Go as fast as you can, okay? One more. Recovery time. A little bit of water. I don't want to get cramps. It's actually a protein shake. Catching my breath. Coming back to normal almost. So like you can see, able to talk, that's a good, excuse me, that's a good sign, okay? I'm still sort of catching my breath, but I'm able to talk at least, okay? As you keep getting better, try to work on that. Try to have enough support in your lungs, in your body, right? Then you're gonna notice when you hop on the court, going back and forth is gonna be almost like nothing. It's gonna feel easy. And like I said, that's a cheat code in itself. Trying to become unstoppable, it's one way to do it. Okay? So, that's gonna be it for this video.